Hello! We are going to review a bunch of different diaper bags from the lower price point up into the much more expensive price point. Comparing 4 diaper bags, we're comparing a classic canvas Amazon backpack, the Miss Fong, which is also the Fawn Design dupe of the original, the Fawn Design Square Nordstrom backpack, this one right here, and the newest edition, which is the Ayla Co. All these backpacks, we're gonna compare all the pros and cons. I would consider myself a semi-experienced mom. I have a 4-year-old as well as a 15-month-old, and I've gone through my fair share of diaper bags. The first backpack is a classic canvas backpack. You can find a bunch of different variations of it on Amazon. I will link everything also down below. The first thing that I considered a pro was the price. It was very affordable. It is only $27 on Amazon. Good quality for the price. Definitely going to last you and withstand all your diaper bag needs if you're looking to stay within a certain price point. Another pro is the size. For the size it was, I felt it was quite compact and it fit a lot of stuff. I'm gonna put the dimensions up above just so we can kind of compare the different sizes of these backpacks. Another pro of this backpack, with it being canvas, was how light it was. I would say this is definitely the lightest backpack of all the diaper bags. Because it was a canvas, I just found it was really light. It was under a pound, it was 0.8 pounds, which doesn't sound right, but maybe it is. When you start to pack your bag, all your baby essentials and your toddler and your kid stuff, it gets heavy fast. So it's definitely something to keep in mind, which I didn't the first couple times I was buying a diaper bag, and this one I just happened to get lucky with. The one thing I loved about this backpack, it had a wire opening. So there was wires along the zipper to help keep the shape of the backpack. And then it also helped for the backpack to just open super wide and you're able to see everything and anything. I think that was one of the best features of this particular backpack. Another pro with this diaper bag, I find with a lot of the backpacks, they just have one handle, kind of like a school backpack. But you know, sometimes you just need to quickly grab the bag and go. You don't need to put it fully on as a backpack. So having this option to just handle carry the backpack was really handy. Sorry, I don't have the backpack to demonstrate. I sold it a while ago. We'll demonstrate with pictures as much as possible. But because it had the double handles, I felt like the bag was better supported when I held it by the handles because, as I said, they get quite heavy and more of a comfortable hold. It was a bit sturdier, which is something definitely went overlooked as I got some other bags, and that was one thing I missed. Another pro is it had lots of pockets. I feel like most diaper bags have lots of pockets if you're buying a specifically designed diaper bag as opposed to just like a backpack. There was like a durable, wipeable nylon fabric on the inside. The fabric on the outside was a durable canvas that was easy to wipe away. Very helpful for a kid item. The last thing, kind of going back to pockets, is on the side there was 2 bottle pockets. They had elastic so they weren't always sticking out. They were nice and compact, kind of slipped away if they weren't being used, but then they could expand if you need to put an adult water bottle or a kid water bottle or a quick baby bottle. Moving on to cons for this backpack, there's definitely some. Obviously, with the price point being a bit on the lower end, you're gonna have some compromises. I would personally say it was a bit of a basic design. Nothing wrong with it. It wasn't like my favorite style. Like, I would have gotten a different backpack if I had the money at the time, but we did not. So this is our budget-friendly backpack. With that, it did only come in a couple colors. It came in black and gray. I think I've seen some navies. There wasn't that many colors to customize to your preferences. I like lighter colors and there wasn't really an option for that for me. Another con is this diaper bag did not come with a portable change mat. Depending on how much you're out and about and changing babies' diapers, I personally like to use them even if I was in a public washroom and had like the change tables that folded down. I like to put my own change mat on just because I feel like it was a little bit more sanitary for baby. So we just had to buy one separately, which is something to consider if you're taking into account the price point. I think we got a change mat for like $10-ish. Another added expense if that's something you're looking to buy and it's not gonna match your bag. Oh, one con with this backpack is I feel like it had too many bottle pockets for baby bottles. In the inside, I believe there is 2 insulated bottle pockets, but then there's also a front pocket that unzips and there's 3 more bottle pockets. And then on the sides of the diaper bag, there's also more bottle pockets. And I just feel like I never used them all. I don't know if they're all supposed to be bottle pockets, but that's just kind of what they felt like. It was the same size pocket all around. So I felt like there wasn't a lot of options. I don't know. I was just overwhelmed. There was too many bottle options. As a first-time mom, made me feel like I needed to pack more bottles and pack more things. I didn't really feel like there was a great place for a wallet, which I would definitely say was a con. As you saw with the bottles in the front pocket, that front pocket I felt like wasn't the greatest spot to put a wallet, but I liked diaper bags that had a zip small front pocket to put my wallet to quickly grab as I needed, because sometimes I wouldn't bring my purse with me. Another con I would say is a very minor one, but it's definitely nice once you have it, is little protective bottom feet. Just like on the bottom, the whole bag just like sits sits on the ground, and with diaper bags, you're often, you know, placing them on the ground when you're at a restaurant or something. They're always getting placed down somewhere, so just having that extra little protective measure helps with the longevity of the bag. Even though it is a durable fabric, overall, that is a missing feature. Another thing with this bag is I'm pretty sure there wasn't really on like the back, like the part that goes on your back, iPad, laptop, big flat pocket. Sometimes I like to use these pockets for papers at the doctor or coloring board or just like slightly bigger items that need to stay flat. It's a nice feature to have. The last thing is I felt like the zipper pulls, it was just your classic metal zipper. Definitely fine, but you know, when you have baby and you're juggling all these things, to be able to like quickly grab a zipper and pull. Some backpacks have leather pulls, as you'll see in some of the other bags. The next backpack I ended up getting once we had a little bit more money to spend, I wanted a little bit of a cuter diaper bag. I actually ended up finding this one on Facebook Marketplace at the time, and it is the Miss Fong diaper bag. Definitely a dupe of the Fawn Design original backpack. And at the time, the Fawn Design backpacks weren't really in my price point, so this is a really great option, and I found it on Marketplace. It was brand new, the people never used it. Sold the Amazon canvas backpack. I always like to resell and give something a new home if I'm not going to use it anymore. New diaper bag, Miss Fong. I had it in the brown color. Some pros, this one I thought was really cute. It had a very minimal design. It felt a little bit more like a cute accessory rather than just baby gear backpack like the Amazon one kind of felt to me. This bag was offered in a lot more colors. I counted on Amazon and there's 11 different color choices, customizable to your personal preferences and personality. Another pro is I think this diaper bag is still very affordable in terms of good looking diaper bags. I got this diaper bag for like $30 brand new on Marketplace. Love that for me, but I did look online. Depending on what color you get, it's about $45 to $63. So I still think that's a really good deal compared to the Fawn Design ones. I don't know, they're at least over 100. Another pro I would say is still on the lighter side for a backpack. It was 2.2 pounds, twice as heavy as the Amazon backpack because I think the leather was just like a little bit heavier. The nice thing about this diaper bag though is that it came with a bunch of different accessories, probably close to the same value you're getting for the Amazon one, maybe a bit more expensive if you want these extra accessories. It came with a change pad, and I really loved that this one matched the diaper bag. I'm all about the matching sets. They get me every time. I'm a sucker. It also came with like a shoulder strap if you want to wear it more like a crossbody satchel or a quick shoulder strap on the go. And it also came with stroller straps if that's something you're into. Personally, I tried the stroller strap setup a couple of times and I felt like it really weighed down the stroller. My daughter would sometimes do like wheelies in the stroller. First time mom overpacking too much. That might have been my issue. I didn't use them. I see a lot of people that love them. So if you have the diaper bag straps and you love them, definitely a bonus to have that included in the price. Another pro of this backpack is the nylon interior. They're just really easy to wipe down and clean. You know, spilled milk, diaper cream, I don't know. Lots can go wrong in there. So it's just really nice to have a nice cleanable surface. I feel like most diaper bags are smart enough to think about putting the nylon interior. Another pro, this diaper bag also had lots of pockets. The website said there are 8 interior pockets and 7 exterior pockets. This one was nice because it had on the back pockets, it had like a nice little opening to put anything flat and big. iPads, papers, coloring boards, very handy, very accessible. There's like insulated bottle pockets as well inside, which is a nice feature to have. This diaper bag did have a key holder chain, which is nice when you have a big bag and you're trying to grab your keys quickly to pack into the car or whatever, to be able to quickly grab the chain and know exactly where your keys are. Moving on to cons. One of the big cons, as cute as like this half circle shape is, did not hold its shape. It wasn't always like a perfect circle. This diaper bag definitely needed to have like some sort of wire or something in there. It ended up just getting like kind of pushed in and folded in, which made it kind of hard to zip sometimes because it'd be like a little bumpy, which the zipper had a hard time gliding along. And then I think one thing that kind of contributed to this backpack kind of drooping a lot is there was only one handle carry strap on this backpack. A lot of the weight would be on this one, and I just felt like it wasn't very secure, and I felt like I was doing damage holding it when it was really heavy. I kind of put this in the cons. I don't know, it really depends on what you're going for. For my personal needs right now, I felt like that diaper bag was a little bit big. Being the half circle is really nice. You could pack it super full, but I also found it wasn't actually packed that full, and I had a lot of empty space in it. So I felt like it was a little bit big, even though the dimensions compared to like the Amazon backpack weren't actually that big of a difference. The Amazon backpack was like a little bit taller and slender, whereas this one was a little bit shorter and fatter. It just didn't use its space as well. It actually felt a lot bigger in my stroller in like the undercarriage compartment. It felt like it took up more space down there. It didn't have any exterior pockets for bottles, so you can put like a toddler water bottle in there or even your own adult water bottle. It's not the biggest deal, but I really like just having the easy access bottle grab. Another thing with this diaper bag, because this particular one was kind kind of a dupe. It was a synthetic leather. For the most part, it was pretty durable. It was fine. You know, it's like a little bit of a con. Really depends on what you value. Another thing is that this diaper bag also didn't have the little protective feet on the bottom, especially with synthetic leather. It could scrape on like concrete or something and maybe damage it a little bit more. So I was a little worried about that at times. Like the Amazon bag, another con I would say were the zipper pulls. There were no leather pulls added to the zippers. It was just like the standard metal little tab bit, which was difficult sometimes, especially with the shape of that half circle. We are moving on to the Fawn Design square diaper bag. This is her. We actually have the real bag to show now. I think it was like a collab with Nordstrom they did. I have the diaper bag that comes in the motherhood bundle. It's a bit more expensive, but it comes with more accessories. First pro with this backpack is obviously it is so cute. I really liked the shape. I decided to veer away from like the half circle shape this time and go for something that I felt was gonna hold its shape a little bit better, and I feel like it's done that. It comes in 4 different colors, so not as many colors as the Miss Fong or Fawn Design original backpack, but this one still comes in lots of cute colors. I think they're really classic colors too, and in the leather, they look really pretty. Some things that come in this motherhood bundle. Number 1 is this little pacifier clip. She's very cute. It has a clip on it. It's a case. Inside the case, it has actually got that insulated fabric. It's nice. I can fit both a binky pacifier in there plus a pacifier clip. I usually just had mine clipped on the outside of the backpack just so it was easy access. Clips on like that. Another thing that came with this backpack, well, 2 things today. It also came with stroller straps. I ended up selling those because at the time they were really sought after and sold out, and I just wasn't really in the era of using stroller straps, so I just sold them to someone else who's gonna get to use them. So I can't show you them, but I'll pop a picture. They do exist in this bundle. And then the last thing is, I think they call it like the carry clutch. This is it. I think it's supposed to be like your little changing pad clutch, and if you don't want to bring your whole diaper bag into the change room kind of thing. So inside, you have this little pouch, but then you also have the change mat that folds up. This is her, matches the diaper bag. So I think the idea is you're supposed to be able to fit diaper wipes and like the mat in there if you want to quickly run into like a change room. I ended up actually using this pouch for something else inside my diaper bag, and then I just put the change pad in the diaper bag, kind of loosey-goosey. One feature I think that is a pro of this backpack is that it is a premium faux leather. You can just tell the difference of this one versus the dupe Miss Fong diaper bag. I could immediately tell this was like a much higher quality leather. It's faux, so it's not real leather, which is a nice bonus too, but you can definitely just tell it's a higher quality leather. As well with all the other bags, this diaper bag also has a nylon interior. It's just really easy to wipe down and everything in there, which is great for spillage with babies and toddlers because that is inevitable. Gotta give up. A nice thing about this backpack is it has one of those, I'm just gonna call it a laptop pocket. It has a nice little flat, okay, you gotta go for a second. Flat pocket in here, which has a magnetic clasp, which I feel like really makes the difference. You see that? There's a spider on your stuffy. Okay. I don't really remember what we were saying before we were interrupted. Nice pocket here. So this pocket, I always put whatever. Doctors always give me like a bunch of files. The kids have like coloring boards or poppets or stuff that go in there. We also have on the side here a nice zip pocket that is also nice and flat. I liked that. But then also if you wanted an iPad laptop pocket, there is one inside as well right here. Also along here is there's a zipper pocket that's long and flat. Oh, found Band-Aids, cool. Another pro about this backpack is I really like the straps in this backpack. The Miss Fong backpack I think had like a canvas strap for the backpack straps. This one still has leather straps, and the nice thing about it is it has these buckles on the straps. So I found that it doesn't slide down over time, obviously because it can't because of the buckles, but I just felt like it really nice. Also, let me demonstrate what it looks like on. I don't think I have the shoulder strap, but it is an option you can buy. There are little buckles right on the top here that you can add a shoulder strap to, so you can wear it as like a side bag if you'd like to. I probably wouldn't recommend because it feels a bit bulky like that. But if that's your prerogative, it is an option available to you. The inside of this backpack has a bunch of different like pockets inside. Let me just show you again. We got these side pockets right here, and then up here there's pockets there as well. Oh, another thing like I was kind of saying before is that this backpack has the leather pulls on the straps. I just find they're much easier to zip open and closed when you're on the go to just Really easy instead of having to like try and grab a little buckle. And then the last pro I would say with this backpack is it has protective feet on the bottom, kind of helping make sure that this leather doesn't actually touch the ground and it's actually just the feet that are touching the ground. I think that was a really nice added touch, and that's where you can start to see the price point kind of reflecting a little bit more of the details that were thought about. Okay, so the cons of this backpack, it is quite heavy, especially with all the accessories. It is a whopping 3.2 pounds, so that's about 4 times heavier than the Amazon backpack, the canvas one, and it's about a pound heavier than the smaller original Miss Fong dupe. I would put this probably in the cons. This diaper bag is definitely on the pricier side. It is quite expensive, especially if you're gonna get the bag with the bundle of all the other little accessories. This diaper bag is $245 on the website, but right now I saw it's at $205 on sale. I was able to find this actually on Facebook Marketplace, and I got it for like $90. Girlie just never used it. She said it was like brand new. I got such a good deal for it. I sold my old one, so I recouped some of the losses. So if you can find it secondhand, absolutely all the power to you. Definitely look for her. It's expensive, but it's a good quality bag. It's well made. One of my main qualms with this backpack, it is so big, especially for my needs now with just having 2 toddlers. It just feels like it takes up way more space than I actually use. So I'm just carrying around this backpack with a bunch of empty space. And even when I had a toddler and a newborn, I rarely packed the bag completely full. You can tell it's quite big. I am 5'3" for reference, so like it does stick out kind of far, and it is kind of heavy. And I found carrying it around, it took up a lot of space in the undercarriage in my stroller, which is saying a lot because I have the Upper Baby Vista stroller, which is well known for like its really big undercarriage. But side note, I actually just ordered a new stroller. I've been on kind of a rampage downsizing all my baby gear because I have 2 toddlers now instead of tiny babies. So if you want a comparison video of my new stroller and which one I decided to go for and all the pros and cons of the strollers I was looking at versus the Upper Baby Vista, let me know in the comments. Anyways, this diaper bag, she big, she chunky. Another thing with this diaper bag is I found the opening, it just feels a little small. I don't know, I feel like the other diaper bags for how big they were opened up a lot more. Because it's a triangle shape, you can see it's like a lot wider on the bottom, and it opens. You can unhook this every time, but that's annoying to hook back up. It's not that bad. You can unbuckle the zipper if you want and then really get in there. But I feel like some other bags have just done it a bit better. Sometimes I feel like I have to like really reach my arm in there. Like that's how far my arm goes in there and try and find what I'm looking for. One thing about this diaper bag, which I do not like, really puts strain on the backpack, is it has the one handle for a quick carry. I would have liked to have a handle on this front bit too to kind of give the front more support, just help the backpack keep its shape a bit more, put less strain on this strap here because it's a heavy bag. So when it's fully packed, like that's a lot of weight just on one strap. This bag, I'm also pretty sure, let me double check, but there's no key strap anywhere in here unless I'm going crazy. There's a little hook in here you could put something on, but you have to have a hook on your keys. This little hook inside the bag, but there's nothing with like a clip that you can clip on. Another con I would say with this backpack, despite its huge size, there was no exterior pockets for bottles. If you're looking for like a really sleek look, I think this backpack's great then. But with toddlers, I would just like an easy access bottle pocket, or even to be able to put a water bottle in for myself. Overview of the Fawn Design Square diaper bag. Overall, this bag is definitely more on the expensive side. I think it is a really good quality bag. However, it doesn't really suit my needs now. It is a bit big and it is a bit heavy. I remember when I first got it, I remember just thinking like, wow, this is a big diaper bag. Something to keep in mind, if you want something really big and you don't mind if it's heavy or not, that might be what you're looking for. You can fit a lot in this diaper bag. If you want something smaller like me, you might want to move to the Ayla Co diaper bag. Just ordered this diaper bag. I went into a bit of a deep dive on YouTube and TikTok trying to decide what diaper bag was the next move for me. I kept coming back to this backpack. It is the Ayla Co mini bag. I also love the design of their original size bag, but I knew for my purposes I was kind of ready to move to a mini bag. My first impressions of this bag, pro, obviously it is so cute. I love the color. I just think the design and the shape are very cute. And I think it's a really good size. I got this in the color cream. It comes in 7 other colors. Lots of different options that are customizable to your preferences. One thing I love about this diaper bag that is absolutely a pro for me at this time is the size. It is so small and so compact. It is the smallest out of all the diaper bags I've had, which makes sense because now I'm looking for a diaper bag for toddlers versus babies. And with it being so small, it is definitely a lot lighter. It is only 2 pounds, which I think is a really good weight considering it is a high quality leather, which is another pro. It is a vegan leather. It feels great quality, very similar to the Fawn Design backpack, which I love. I feel like it looks so expensive and bougie, and I like having bougie looking mom items. One thing that I think is so cool with this backpack, and I haven't seen it before in any other bag, it has a removable insert for washing in case you make a big spill or something. So right here, you can see there's a zipper bit, and this whole insert, like literally the whole thing with the pockets, comes out in case of emergencies and you need to clean something up. I just think that is so clever. Or if you want to use the backpack with no pockets, I think that is also an option if you want to just take the full insert out if you reach that stage where you just need a backpack to huck some things in there. I think it's super cool, and it obviously has that really nice wipeable nylon, which is super easy to keep clean. With this diaper bag, one thing I like is that it has a front pocket for my wallet or things like hand sanitizer I put in. So this one isn't like a full zip closure, which I think is something I would maybe put on the con side. It would be nice if this zips closed, but it does have a nice option where if you want to expand it fully, you can unzip it. And then, can you see that? It has a magnetic closure, so it always stays closed and has a nice shape. Also inside here, inside this front pocket, there's a little keychain here to keep your keys nice and organized in there. One thing I would say is because it's such a flat pocket, if you have really bulky keys, you might have problems in here. It'd probably be fine though. Another pro of this backpack is it has one of those sleeves. You could probably fit papers in there. It's just like a nice flat sleeve. Put an iPad, put a coloring board in there. I think you can make that work. And the nice thing is it's got the magnetic closures. It's definitely smaller because it's a smaller backpack, so better than not having one, but it definitely won't fit as much as obviously something like this big diaper bag. Another thing that was definitely something I was a little bit more conscious of looking at backpacks this time is that this backpack has 2 straps as a carry, and you can just tell versus carrying just this one, I just feel like there's so much strain it feels like on the backpack, so having the 2-handle carry is just a little bit more comfortable as the backpack holder, but also I feel like it's going to help with the longevity of the backpack, minimizing that damage. Because I feel like one thing going back to this backpack is up close with the handle. I don't know if you can see up close, but there was a lot of tension just on all the threads because there was so much tension on the one backpack. You can like kind of see it there. It's a bit more pulled. I was a little bit more conscious of that this time. One feature that I liked about this backpack, which I haven't seen on any other backpacks, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a backpack, right? 2 straps, but then also those same straps turn into a side shoulder if you just need to quickly grab it and go. It has this nice cushion pad too. I just felt like that was a really cool idea because the other backpacks had the backpack straps, but then you could also add a separate strap for like a shoulder strap, and I just felt like it was getting too bulky and there's too many things going on. Really utilizes every piece on the diaper bag. Ooh, another one with this diaper bag that I think is so cool, so funny, honestly, so hilarious. Inside the diaper bag, there's a bunch of pockets, obviously, another pro. But inside the diaper bag, can you see this? There are numbered pockets. If you have a partner who maybe doesn't know where certain things are, you can be like, I need the baby bottle that's in the number 3 pocket. So if you say it's in the inside pocket on the left-hand side, it's not the zipper one, it's the elastic one, it just gets confusing fast. So I thought that was a really smart and clever addition. One thing that the Fawn diaper bag doesn't have, this bag does. Insulated bottle pockets on the inside. If I had space on the inside if I wanted to, now I could put toddler water bottles on the inside to keep them cool on a hot day. Another thing with this diaper bag, the same thing with the Fawn, is it has the leather zipper pulls. I just think it makes it a lot easier to grab the zipper, a nice easy zip. And another thing that you can tell is diaper bag is definitely on the higher end. There's just the well thought out details like the little feet on the bottom to keep the diaper bag from getting ruined on the bottom. And then another thing that really caught my attention with this backpack, especially having 2 toddlers now that have water bottles, is that we have these side bottle pockets. They zip up, so if you're not using them, they don't take up a bunch of space and the backpack can be as small as possible. But we got these zipper pockets, so we can throw some water bottles in here. Easy to grab when we're on the go and someone needs a drink of water. I'm very excited about this feature, maybe a little bit too much. Moving on to the few cons I've discovered of this backpack. The straps, as I find, they kind of fall like this. So if I place the diaper bag down, the straps kind of end up under the diaper bag, which makes those protective feet kind of irrelevant. So one thing I feel like is you got to make sure you pull the straps up and over when you put the bag down. It's just one more thing to have to think about. The straps in general, I think, are just going to kind of get dirty on any backpack, but I don't know, something about it just felt like it was falling a little bit more. That's one minor con. One other thing is that this is the mini, so I think with the full size one you get a change pad, but however with the mini you don't. It does come separately. Overall you're spending a bit more money. You have to get the separate change pad, which I did because I'm a sucker and I wanted a smaller change pad to fit in my smaller bag versus my big change pad for my old backpack that I want to keep with the backpack. It's a really nice change pad though. It has these cool little strap-on bits if you need to fold it onto somewhere maybe. I'm not too sure. One con of this mat is that the elastic is separate, so I could easily see a certain husband maybe losing them, whereas the Fawn Design change mat and the other change mats I've had a buckle built in, so you're not going to lose it. It is attached onto the change mat. So I guess that's one thing, is that the price. One con is that it's expensive, so this change pad was $25 separately plus the backpack, which is expensive and retails at $150, which I feel like is kind of a lot for a smaller backpack, but I do think it's a good quality one. I do really love it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty pumped about this backpack, so I was okay paying a price. I tried looking for this one on Marketplace, but I was looking for the mini specifically, which was harder to find, and I think this is a bit of a newer company, so there wasn't too many on the secondhand market, so I did end up buying this one brand new, and I plan to sell my other diaper bag to give it a new home. One thing I don't really love with this backpack, let me show you. The inside in this front pocket here, there's a card holder. Personally, that's not really my favorite. That might be a bonus for some people, so that's on my cons list, but it might be on your pros list. I would rather be able to have my wallet throw into the diaper bag if I'm gonna use it, but maybe if I'm going out by myself, I wanna put it in my purse. The card holder was maybe a good idea, but for someone like me, it just isn't actually the most versatile. I think one more con of this diaper bag that maybe I just need to get used to, the inside only has these like elastic pockets. There aren't any zipper pockets, which I feel would be a nice thing to have. I just like things being a little bit more secured away sometimes. The one last con I would say with this backpack, again, really dependent on your needs, because I find this to be a pro, is that it is definitely way smaller. Maybe I'll put it on my body for reference to show you how small it is. You can see it's way smaller. It comes up way higher than the Fawn Design one does. It comes like all the way down to my bum. It feels super small and light, but with that being said, you're not gonna be able to fit as much stuff in it, which is kind of what I was looking for, because I have 2 toddlers now, but for a newborn, that might not be the most versatile. And I guess I can kind of show you what's in my diaper bag to show how much stuff it carries. So this is kind of how full it looks. We still have lots of space. We could fit water bottles on the side. Let's pretend we have some snack cups here. We could definitely fit those in here. If we really wanted to pack her to capacity, we got pull-ups, diapers, snack cups. Like, we could fit more in here for sure. She would just be really packed full, which is kind of what I wanted. I didn't want a bunch of wasted space. I wanted to maximize the space in the diaper bag. Let's do a little mini what's in my diaper bag while we're at it though, and I can show you kind of what I fit in here. In this front pocket, there's a little elastic pocket that I keep a little hand sanitizer, absolute necessity with disgusting little humans. You never know what they get into. As well, inside, I use the Honest brand diaper wipes. I try and just get a smaller pack to put in my diaper bag so it takes up less space. It's also lighter and I don't use it as much so they don't dry out. We have diapers for baby sis, 1 pull-up for emergencies for potty trained big sis. Just in case, this is my little pacifier clip for this diaper bag. It's a little canvas one. It's smushable, which is nice. And inside we have a binky for emergencies as well as a clip. I honestly don't use it that much. Honestly, could probably take it out and only throw it in there when I think she's gonna nap, because that's the only time she uses it. What else do we have in here? I have some emergency liners in case of period emergencies. In case we're at a restaurant. I kind of forgot that was in here until I switched over everything to my new backpack, because I have this little case that has a travel straw that undoes all the way in case a restaurant doesn't have a straw. Sometimes that's a necessity. I don't know why I have this. I think I was gifted this. So I thought I would just throw it in the diaper bag. Comes in a nice container. I also have little plastic utensils, fork and spoon. A bib, it's just a fabric bib. I usually use the like silicone bibs that kind of have the pocket, but this one's just nice. It's a little astronaut and I just need something to obviously keep them from becoming a mess. I just fold it up really small and it goes in there in a little pocket. And then as well, I also just have a little wet bag that I used to use when I I had cloth diapers, but now I use it for in case there's clothes that get dirty from diaper accidents. It's just a good thing to have on hand, I think, to contain the mess. As you saw, I also have a change pad. I'll huck my wallet in there, some sort of lip thing, a lip balm or chapstick. And then the last thing, Ziploc baggie of Band-Aids. If we're going for a long time, we bring these mushy silicone snack, no spill, squishable snack cup thingies. Those go in there whenever we need snacks. Okay, you gotta comment down below. Are there other bags that you're thinking about buying? Which ones do you have? Which ones do you love? What do you like? What do you not like? I wanna hear all the details. Let's have a little chit chat in the comments going on. Also, let me know in the comments if you wanna see a stroller comparison of the Uppa Baby Vista and the other compact travel strollers I was looking at. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. Okay, bye.